Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Ignore the hat, okay? I just woke up and I had the AC blasting because it's really hot. It's really hot, so I had the AC blasting, and now I'll cut it off. I don't want to cut the heat on because it's gonna make a lot of noise while I talk, but I'm cold because I'm bald, so so that's why I have this hat on. So just ignore it. It's really comfy. It's like a blanket, but like for my head. Like it feels good. So yeah, just explaining that. We're gonna be talking about Smash one more time. Okay, this is because I keep getting questions and DMs asking me about like, yo, is this it? Is the Smash community over? I have a lot of people actually who don't, who aren't even in the Smash community, who've been messaging me and DMing me saying like, hey, they see my channel because of other videos I've made, and they're actually kind of curious about the whole Smash community thing because these guys looking in from the outside are just kind of like, is this is this something that can even continue? Like, it seems like it's crazy that it even happened in the first place. So yeah, that's what this video is about. It's just because, again, I keep getting asked my opinion, what's going to happen, in terms of like, is it going to exist? Is this the end? What's the future? So yeah, this is what this video is for. So whenever you guys ask me again, you can have that as a reference, and so we can put this to bed. And yeah, before I get into anything, I won't be talking about anything tragic in this video. Okay, I think I think after this week, we all need a break from tragedy. I know I do, for my mental health and my heart. So I'm not even going to go into any of the details of what's been happening. This is just all forward thinking and future thought, and yeah, leaving all that stuff in the past. I mean, not forgetting, but just not bringing it up right now. Speaking of not bringing it up, in case you just wandered to this video, you have no idea what I'm talking about, why I'm talking about the end of a Smash community or whatever, okay? Again, I'll wrap it up. I feel like I have to do this every single time just in case there are some people who come here and this is their first video and they have no idea what's going on. The Smash community, aka a group of people who play Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo. They gather around, they play the game, they have fun, they win, they go to tournaments or whatever. Anyway, big fiasco, Me Too movement. A lot of people got removed from the platform. They were really huge top figures for doing very terrible things to women and little kids and men as well. So yeah, that was a thing, a saga in itself, a chapter in itself. You can look at some of my previous videos for more information on that, or you can just Google it. But that culling has kind of come to close to an end. It seems like to be reaching a point where we're done, hopefully. Knock on wood. This isn't wood, but I'm knocking on it anyway. I'm pretty sure like 50 allegations at least have come out. There's some mega thread out on Reddit in terms of all the people who've been talked about. And there's the whole thing with like Sky Williams, who's kind of been like a pivotal point of it because he's... That's a crazy story in itself about borrowing like $400,000+ from like dozens of people to fund this house of Smash in several places. Like, it's crazy. It's some crazy stuff. I didn't know all of this was going down at this level of detail. It literally sounds like a Netflix documentary. It's like the second Tiger King, bro. Like, it's insane. So now that the Smash community has been torn asunder from the inside, the question is what's left? What is there anything to rebuild from it? Can we rebuild from it? And I hate to be like, I'm not trying to be pessimistic. I don't think you guys are going to really like my answer. But I don't think it looks really good for the Smash community. I don't think it looks really good. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, okay? I'm not gonna go around waving the hope flag saying that everything's gonna be completely okay. I'm not saying it's not gonna be okay, but I'm I'm not gonna be that beacon of hope and light for you guys standing here giving you a monument about how this is just the beginning of the craziest beginning of a new saga of a bright future. I'm not gonna do that. If that was to take place, then that would be great, but I don't see it happening anytime soon, and I have a few reasons. Just hear me out. There's a lot of reasons, but I have like 3 main reasons why I don't think it's going to happen off the top of my head. So yeah, hey, hear me out. Don't shoot me yet, okay? I'm just talking. Number 1, I don't see sponsors coming back to this community for a very long time, if at ever. Like if I was Red Bull, if I was Nintendo, if I was any company with an image, worried about my image, and I wanted to put money into something, I wanted to invest and see if I could put money into something to get something back from it. Currently, right now, the Smash community, I wouldn't touch us with a 39.5 feet pole. I'm not doing it. It's not safe. It's a gamble. It's a risk. I mean, as you guys can see, because of all of these things that have been happening, a lot of the top players and the figureheads in the community, these guys are ingrained in some of these brands like forever, and Red Bull and Nintendo. You go to Nintendo's, YouTube, and you'll see the Nintendo E3 Invitational. You'll see pictures with some of these guys next to Sakurai and Reggie and the president of Nintendo. Like these, it's so ingrained now that like now when people come and they see Nintendo, if they see some of these sponsors and they see the history of it and they see some of these guys who have been called out as bad people, it's kind of like it's not good for the brand. It's not to say that they supported them. Obviously, it was happening behind closed doors, but people question and ask like, "Wow, you put money into a system like this that existed." It's it might bring questions. It's just not good publicity. So yeah. Number two, we're currently in a pandemic. So like, there's this thing called social distancing where you just don't, get close to other people. You can't gather in large groups, and you have to stay far away from people. And unfortunately, the way that Smash tournaments work at a local level, you have to do that. You can't avoid it. You have to be in a very, usually smaller type places where you play video games with other people. And it's the perfect way to catch a virus during a pandemic. So that's not, I don't know when this is going to end. I live in America, so it seems like we're having a really rough time dealing with it. It seems like everyone else is like, all right, put on mask and then we're good. And everyone else is I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna turn this into something politics, but I don't know why America can't get their shit straight, bro. Like we just can't stop. We can't just stop for a second. Just take a break, chill, wait for it to pass, put on some mask. I don't know, whatever, but we can't. So therefore, we're kind of still stuck in this state where it's still kind of dangerous for us to be gathering in tight spaces. So yeah, which leaves online, which is like playing Super Smash Brothers online, which is actually good for the Melee community because the Melee community just came out with the Melee rollback netcode. To make you guys understand it, it just simply means that if you play Melee online, it feels like you're playing offline. It's very, very, very good, and I think it's already started rejuvenating a lot of the Melee community to come together and bring more people. They're having bigger tournaments. It's literally like playing offline, but you're online. So I think that they're going to be fine. I think the problem is going to be Ultimate. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for Nintendo Switch, when you play that online, it's garbage. It's garbage, doo-doo, butter. There's nothing fun or enjoyable about that experience, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people would echo the same thing. It's too laggy. You go in there and you just... the lags, the netcode is terrible. Nintendo's not going to fix it. So I have a hard time seeing people really gravitate towards Ultimate outside of just playing it at a casual online level, but on a competitive level, I don't think anyone's going to take it seriously. It's not it. Hopefully they can fix it, but if not, I don't see where Ultimate's going to go in the short term or the long term. There's got to be something where the game is enjoyable for both the players and the spectators. And right now, and I feel like that piece is missing, but I could be wrong. Maybe the casual level is so high that people don't care about the lag and they'll just, they'll go through it and they'll play it. So, yeah. And finally, number 3, even once the pandemic is over, the entire Super Smash Brothers community is going to have a complete overhaul of its entire system in terms of how they do everything, how they include adults with minors. Are minors going to need supervision at all times? Can they even have tournaments at hotels? Or what type of venues can they have? Can they have it at casinos like they normally do, like Evo? Can there be alcohol present? Can there be gambling present? There's so many aspects now because this issue, this Me Too movement, has just basically exposed all of the weaknesses and flaws that is currently within the Smash community that are making people unsafe. The environment that we currently have, where Smashers all come together in one place, all ages, with no supervision and alcohol and drinks, staying at hotels, it creates and fosters that environment of what we have seen today. And the question is how do we avoid it? And obviously you can't avoid everything, but now we have to operate in a place where we are being extremely safe, if not foolproof, because we don't want to see these things happen again. We don't want to. The Smash community can't allow themselves to be seen as a community that allows places for predators and abusers to, flourish, to come out here and be like, hey, there's a bunch of kids playing video games. Let me come over here and play games. So crazy overhauls are going to have to come into place. I don't know specifically know what that is, but that's going to take a really long time to figure out, and a lot of trial and error. And during this entire phase, I feel like it's going to be grassroots. I don't think we're going to get a lot of support from a lot of big companies. Again, I'm not trying to jinx it. I'm not trying to be pessimistic or anything like that. It's just something that's really dangerous to touch. And you guys can probably see it from an investor's point of view as well. You can see it from a sponsor's point of view as well. It's dangerous to touch. It's not even something that I would come close to, that a lot of them would come close to. So, but to do these things and to rebuild these things, you need money. So it's a catch-22. So that's the 3 points that I probably had. There's more. There's a lot of things that I feel like what we need to do as a Smash community to rebuild and grow. But I feel like those 3 things, those 3 points are the reasons why things are kind of looking a little pessimistic in the short term, maybe within the first, the next couple of months, probably up to a year or a year more, depending on just how long this pandemic lasts. Fact of the matter is that the Smash community will just never be the same, which is a good thing. Okay, I want to make it very clear that what has happened, is a very good thing. Like, I know it sucks because it's changing everything forever, but the fact that we've reached a point where people, women, kids, everyone can come out and their voices can be heard, and we can remove people who are corrupt and taking advantage of them and make this place safer is good. I know it sounds like it's just garbage news and all this is terrible, but we finally reached that phase where we're enabling voices, and people aren't as afraid to come out anymore. I mean, they're still afraid to talk. There's still plenty of people who haven't talked, clearly, but they can see, like, oh, wow, if something does happen to me, I can talk. And same thing with the other way around. Like, people who come in here and see abuse and predators get called out and outed, they'll probably second guess, like, whether or not they want to do it now. A lot of people thought that they can come into the Smash community and just do whatever the hell they want and then just get out. And I still think there is a problem with that. I still think that's true. Like, I think a lot of the people who have been called out for these things are going to somehow get away scot-free. They're going to be just fine. They've profited from the community long enough for it to that they can take their money and run and go with it and be fine. So it's just it sucks, but that's just how it be sometimes. Anyway, yeah, that's what I think. If you guys want to support the Smash community, or you're looking for a community leader, it's not me. I'm not that guy. Okay, I'm more of like a bystander. Like, sometimes I'll put my foot in, dip in, be like, hey guys, what's up, and dip out. But I'm not as ingrained as I used to be anymore. I don't want to. If you watch some of my previous videos, you know that I'm kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out when it comes to the Smash community. And before all this even happened, I had kind of like feelings about it. Now that this has happened, I feel even more, verified that there's just a lot of stuff going on, and I don't know if it's the best place to be at all times. I think that I just need to turn it to a place where I think Smash used to be like an addiction, and I just wanted to be in it. And I thought more so that I was just passionate about Smash, but I'm thinking maybe I was just like kind of addicted to Smash or something. I don't know, but there's got to be a little bit. I'm going to be more arm's length. My only thing that I'm trying to do is help give a platform to the victims. That's it. That's all I want to do, is give a platform to victims so that they can come out and speak safe, and also talk to you guys about it, just in a place where we're in a safe place, like where no one's like going crazy, and we're just vibing and talking and sharing different opinions and stuff like that, and just kind of educating. Those are the 2 ways that I would be a part of it, but that's kind of where I want to be in many places as well, not specifically just to Smash. So that's my place in all this. So yeah, don't look up to me as like a role model in the Smash community, okay? Like, it feels weird for people to be like, hey, yo, let's look up to Omni, because for the past 15 years that he's been in the Smash community, he respects women and he doesn't touch kids. Like, it's like, bro, that's the bare minimum that you should be doing in life. I shouldn't deserve a medal for not hurting people. So yeah, if you guys want to support the Smash community, the people that I would say, like, in terms of like players, like just off the top of my head, you got Void, you have Samsora, you have like the Buzz, you have Lethen, who's coming out, you got Mewtwo King, you got those guys out there who are streaming and making content. Support them. Go to their channels. They're out there, they're spreading good messages, they're spreading good words, and they need your help and they need your support. So go to those players. In terms of like commentators, we've lost a lot of them because of this whole thing, but there's still, personally, I'm MDVA. I'm always biased about my boys, Blastzone, TK, Coney, and EE. Those are some of my best friends, man. I've known these guys for a very, very long time. And while we don't always keep in touch, it's a good crew of people. I think I'm glad that nothing has ever come out about them in terms of the extent of this. And I didn't think everything would come out. So it's good to know that it's being reinforced. So go support them. They're great guys. And in terms of like TOs and other community figureheads, you've got Young Wolf, you got Brandon, this guy who saved Melee years ago, and now he's still putting in work doing online tournaments right now. Like that is the homie. He is the hero. He's the community figure. He's the guy that you need to be looking up to. Okay, that's your boy. Thank him for everything. Also, you got Gimmer. The Gims always wins, who's been doing TLs and streaming for years now. Go support him. Max Ketchum. I'm just naming a bunch of names from people that I know on top of head, but give them your support. I'm be here on the side, giving them a platform, pushing them there. But for me, I'm just the bystander. I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to help in what I can, the best way I can. Anyway, yeah, that's just my opinion. Sorry, it's not like this, this crazy, huge, powerful TED talk that says, "Hey guys, this is how you rise from the ashes." Speaking from rising from the ashes, the Melee community did the same thing years ago, again, by, Young Wolf, by Brandon. So this is not the first time where, the Smash community has been in a place where it's just been almost non-existent, or it just seems like it was impossible to do something. They can grow back. I don't know exactly how, but I wouldn't put it past them because, Smash community has always been grassroots. They've always been able to kind of just lift themselves up by their own bootstraps without anyone's help. So, yeah, I think it can happen again. All right. I'm done. I'm done. I'm wiping my hands clean from this, bro. Let's put an end to this just chapter of our lives. This has been a very long, stressful, and emotional week for a lot of us, but I'm trying to put this behind because I need it for my own mental health. I'm pretty sure you guys need it for your own mental health, where you're not waking up every morning afraid to find out that someone else is just a bad guy. Not to say that it won't continue happening, but it just can't consistently. I think we all need a break. So I'm done. That's how I feel about the entire situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Okay. Again, I invoke the rule of parlay because, I know there's a lot of you out there want to fight about this, probably don't, disagree with me, or maybe you agree with me, or maybe you have no idea, but you guys feel free. The safe space is in the comments below. Hopefully, I'm trying to make it so that my videos, safe space, comments exist where you guys can talk and say whatever the hell you want, even if it's something that, you'll get blasted for on Twitter or on any other platform. My goal is to create that platform. I was just talking about it the other day, how I feel like Twitter, Facebook, there's no place where people can actually just share opposing ideas anymore without getting destroyed or canceled or flamed for clout. It's garbage. It's doo-doo. So maybe we can create this space here on this channel for you guys, for everyone to just, talk, vibe, share shit, and kind of learn more. Anyway, I'm wrapping up this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be, talking about more stuff in the future. I have a big announcement coming up. I don't know if I'm going to do it next video. I think it's going to be next video. If not, something very, very soon. But I have a pretty big announcement. I don't want to spoil it because it's not confirmed yet. And I'm not going to give it away. I'm really good at not spoiling. I'm into anime, obviously, as you can see. Well, if you guys know me, I'm into anime, so I don't spoil anything ever. So, but really big news. Hit the bell notification if you want to be a part of that for the next video, because if you want to be a part of the party when it first happens, like first time to arrive. I'm hoping that it goes through. There's a 90% chance it's already coming through, so I'll let you guys know about that. And yeah, I think I'm done. Small little rant at the end. I'm really enjoying making content again. I don't actually want to stop talking to you guys. Like I haven't talked to you in like 4 days because I've just been doing some other things as well. And sometimes there's not always something to talk about. I need to figure out how to fill in the gaps when there's not something like crazy happening, so that I'm not, a complete drama whore. I can have individual self-processed thoughts. They do exist, by the way. But yeah, I've been really enjoying content again. I've been enjoying this layout. I've been enjoying sharing you guys with my mugs. This is my Agruketsu mug. I love Agruketsu. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. I need one where Resko's not so angry. I like her when she's angry, obviously, but I also like her when she's chilling and she's cute. So I like this format. I like rapping with you guys. I'm in a good place when it comes to content. It's hard to find that sometimes. I've made over 1,000 videos on this channel. So I don't want to leave. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I just don't want to leave because I just enjoy talking to you guys for the most part. But I hope you guys are staying up. I hope you guys are staying good. For me, it's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's really hot outside. So again, hydrate. If you're going outside, you're going to be sweating like crazy. Drink a lot of water. Take care of yourselves, man. And I'll see you guys soon. I promise. I'm not going to try to go away further for a long time. I think that's it. Okay, that is it. I want to say more, but I think that's just actually it. So let me just wrap it up. I'll see you guys later. All right, have a good one. Peace.